on my fucking door with some bullshit for 5 minutes, at 5:01, I'm getting in that ass.
It's 5:01 with Jordan Kurtz.
Derek Carr is that motherfucker. Now, for the last couple of years, anyone who heard Tom Brady's interview on The Shop Uninterrupted with LeBron on HBO has wondered who the GOAT was referring to when he said, "You're sticking with that motherfucker." Today's 501 has some layers to it, and we're going to circle it all together with our MMA connection as we tie it up, so buckle up, folks. To start things off here, has there ever been anyone in sports without actually committing a physically violent crime who has had a steeper and a quicker fall from grace than Jon Gruden? Keep in mind, Jon Gruden was one of the most revered Super Bowl winning head coaches of this generation, who went on to become one of the voices of football on the NFL's flagship program, Monday Night Football. As a member of the broadcast booth, Chucky was so loved that he was the highest paid person in football media. Gruden had absolutely everything, ladies and gentlemen. He even had his own show, Gruden's Quarterback Camp, where he brought in some of the top draft prospects each and every year, put them through a series of classroom and field exercises, picked their brain a little bit, and was able to brand out some of his play calling and nomenclature. The Spider 2Y banana phenomenon was something that you saw on t-shirts, you saw on social media posts. It was one of the rebuses that were shared all over. It was kind of, if you know what it means in that situation. Like I say, Gruden was thought of to be just this crown jewel of football. As it relates to coaching, Jon Gruden was always that white whale that was rumored to be potentially lured out of retirement to come back into these coaching gigs. This happened for years upon years, and a lot of people always said, why would he go back into coaching when he's getting paid so much in the booth? But in the mid-2010s, it became a reality again when Gruden once again became the head coach of the Raiders. A contract that also, mind you, was unprecedented for 10 years and 9 figures. With lots of guarantees. Nobody else had that at that time. And I'm pretty sure there's no other coach still right now in the NFL that has a deal that had as many guarantees and as much locked in money as Jon Gruden had with that deal. Now, obviously, stemming past the controversy that happened from the Washington Commanders investigation, which ended up getting Gruden shit canned from coaching, we learned that on the personal front, that Gruden is just that. He's kind of a piece of shit. Looking back, we can also see that there was a little bit of a pattern that we could see in terms of Gruden and dealing with superstars or players who might have a little bit of a presence about him. Keyshawn Johnson, Khalil Mack, Amari Cooper, just to name a few. And now we've got 2 literal fucking GOATs that we can add to the list. On the Gronkcast for UFC 278, multiple-time Super Bowl winning tight end Rob Gronkowski and UFC President Dana White revealed that it was all but a done deal to have Tom Brady and Gronk donning the silver and black playing for the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, if you all remember back to that time, there was a UFC event that Brady was at that he was super chummy with Raiders owner Mark Davis. And that were a lot of people at that time that were thinking, okay, this could be the spot. This could be the destination. Brady is probably going to be a Raider. I was one who thought that could be a situation there. As the story goes, Gruden blew up the deal at the last minute. Former NFL GM Michael Lombardi has also concurred that this was the case. He's also confirmed this. You've got to be an absolute fucking moron to not want the GOAT in your building, to not want someone of that upper echelon, just true elite quarterback in your building. The Tom Brady's, the Drew Brees, the Russell Wilsons, the Peyton Mannings, those types of guys literally make everyone in the building better. They make their peers better. They make the coaching staff better. They make the operations staff better. They make the nutrition staff elevate their performance. Everybody in the organization's performance elevates from having somebody like that. Dana's also a box owner for the Raiders, so of course he wanted to have his former Boston cohorts in Brady and Gronk join him out there in Las Vegas. Jon Gruden, you blew it like a birthday candle.
Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. That helps us continue to produce this original MMA content and bring it for you every single week. Tune in to the MMA Plug presented by DenverSportsBetting.com on 98.1 FM, Mile High Sports Radio on Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 p.m.
or live stream at DenverSportsBetting.com/radio.